All right, hi students. This lesson is Our Blue Planet, and I'm coming at you from our blue planet, from the sky that is blue, the water that is blue. Seeing the Earth from afar, it appears blue, which is a cool note. I want to bring in this image. Switch back to my screen. They called this Earthrise. It was taken Christmas Eve, 1968. By an astronaut. They were coming around the dark side of the moon for a fourth time, and they saw the moon come up, or the Earth come up like this. So our planet is blue, Mars is red, right? Neptune, it's like a kind of a deepish blue, but all of our planets have different colors. What is so special about this reflection of the color blue to our eyes? Remember how plants, they appear green because they're absorbing all the other wavelengths of light to use for photosynthesis, and they're reflecting back green. So what is it about this reflected color blue that makes it so special to live on Earth? And why do we call it home? That's the question today. We're going to dive into this lesson and see what we find. Okay, so if I go ahead and start the lesson, I'll just read along here. It says, welcome to Earth. Earth is our home. It is unique within its neighborhood of the solar system, and perhaps the universe, because of its ability to host life. What makes our planet so special? So you might also write, maybe something about water. And then maybe oxygen, right? So we know that most organisms require oxygen to function, but there are other organisms like those tube worms at the bottom of the ocean that actually don't require oxygen. So, be something you note. I'm saying oxygen is necessary for most life to do cellular respiration. You might often also note, so Venus is a planet similar to ours in that it has a lot of carbon dioxide. What do plants use carbon dioxide for? Photosynthesis. The thing about Venus, though, is that its carbon dioxide is 96% carbon dioxide in its atmosphere. So we'll talk soon about the greenhouse effect, but Venus, even though it is further away from the sun than Mercury, is actually hotter on its surface. And that's because of the greenhouse effect. So go ahead and type that up, not verbatim, but what you think. So our Blue Planet report primer. So this is what's going to be the bulk of this assignment here. We're going to gather information to make a conclusion about solving global scale problems. You've probably heard about Earth's changing ecology in the news, such as deforestation in the rainforest, tapering. Little coyote bear has sensed something changing in her environment. Tapering off of animal habitats and climate change. In the Blue Planet unit, you'll explore the past and present of our home and project into the future. To help you organize your journey and see the big picture, you'll build that big picture. You will build through something called your Blue Planet report as you gather evidence, identify patterns, and draw conclusions about our shared home. Open your Blue Planet report by clicking on the beagle icon next to your name in the upper right. Okay, so that will be, let's see, this Blue Planet. There's the report. At the top of the first pane of the report, you'll see a prompt under the title to enter what you've heard about the topic of climate change. Fill in what you've, let me try to fill in what you've heard. Oops. And then press continue. Okay, so go ahead and do that. I'll pause here. Begin the report. Earth has been described as a pale blue dot and a blue marble when viewed from space. Why is Earth blue? So, okay, and so you'll just type out what you've heard about climate change right there. Okay, go ahead and do that. Okay, so add to observation. Okay, and this is how we're going to add observations in when you click down there. Okay, so we're building a pattern point by point. As you go through lessons in the Blue Planet, you'll see data, graphs, images, and even simulations. Actually, I'm going to pause here. If you want to type in what you've heard through the climate change, there I'll also make a Wonderment piece so that you can see what your classmates also have heard about climate change.